The latest Disney live action remake is here, so let's see if The Little Mermaid is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. The youngest of King Triton's daughter, Ariel, is a beautiful and spirited young mermaid with a thirst for adventure. Longing to find out more about the world beyond the sea, Ariel visits the surface and falls for the dashing Prince Eric. Following her heart, she makes a deal with the evil sea witch Ursula to experience life on Earth. It's very easy to go into these Disney live action remakes with little to no expectations because every single one is not as good as the original film, and each one just feels very lifeless compared to that film. There is not one single Disney live action remake that I absolutely love. There's some that I really like, and there's some that I absolutely hate. But surprisingly, The Little Mermaid, for me, I really did enjoy this film. It was better than I expected it to be. Like I said, it's easy to go into them thinking, okay, it's going to be the worst thing ever because that original film is so good. The Little Mermaid animated film from the 80s is a beautiful story. And this film really is like the same story, but it's much longer. This is one of the problems of the film, is that it's absolutely too long. But they really just have the same exact story. There are a few additions here and there in terms of some new songs and extended sequences, but for the most part, it's a shot-by-shot remake of that original film. What works in this film is Halle Bailey. She brings that charm to the role. She's great with all of the musical sequences, singing the songs, Part of Your World. She is an absolutely amazing singer, and she brings those songs to life within this film. And she has her own song as well, a new song when she experiences life on Earth that I thought fit well into the movie. So Halle Bailey, she was born to play this role. She was really good in here. She handled the moments of being the mermaid and then also being the human as well. She handled both parts very well while also singing beautifully. I really enjoyed Halle Bailey's performance in here. And the whole cast is really good as well. I loved Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. She was very creepy. The voice acting from David Diggs as Sebastian worked as well. I wasn't completely sold on Awkwafina as Scuttle. I liked Jacob Tremblay as Flounder, and even Javier Bardem as King Triton worked as well. And I thought Jonah Hauer-King as Prince Eric was serviceable in his role. There wasn't a lot of depth given to this character, but I did like him in the film. Now, the film is very long. I'm surprised my daughter even made it through most of the film. There is some benefits to having it being a little bit longer. I would say the one benefit is strengthening the relationship between Prince Eric and Ariel. And the animated film, I will admit, I thought it was very brief, and I didn't believe so much that they were in love. Here in this live action remake, by having the film be longer, I'm able to fully understand this relationship and be more invested in it as we see this connection grow slowly throughout the film. So there is enough development to believe in this relationship between the two. If it's a new song, even from Prince Eric or Kiss the Girl, there's enough time given to this relationship that makes it feel stronger in the live action remake compared to that animated film. So there are some benefits. Also, but there are times that the film does drag. It takes a lot of time in the beginning with the underwater sequences, and even on land as well. It feels like a lot of the scenes are there. They're just extended to the point where it feels a little bit unnecessary. But there are benefits, like I said. But I just think it's way too long. I think they really could have cut some things out and shortened it a little bit. And they didn't even have the scenes with the chef trying to get Sebastian. If that was in there, the film would be even longer. So at times the length worked. At times it felt like it was a little bit too long. Now the animation in here, I feel like it's a mixed bag. At times I feel like it's very vibrant and beautiful to look at and to make some of the underwater sequences work. And then there are at times where it's very clear and then there's some moments that just feel very lifeless. I understand that you're not going to have it as bright as that animated film because underwater, when you get deeper down there, it gets pretty dark. So at times it feels very realistic, but even some of the on land sequences just feel like there's no color to it. There's no life given to some of these scenes. The Under the Sea song was very bright, and I love how vibrant that scene looked. So there are moments that feel very colorful. And then there's a lot of scenes that feel like there's not a lot of energy given to it. But for the most part, the animation worked for what it was. And I thought the end was very thrilling with Ursula. They had not shown any of that in the trailers, from the trailers that I saw. So I was very curious to see how they would handle that. And I thought they did it pretty good. Felt like a very action-packed scene at the end. But overall, The Little Mermaid was better than I thought it was going to be. Halle Bailey was really good in her role. The voice acting is good. Some of the new songs feel out of place when you have that original movie. The music was composed for that film, so the style and lyrics of that movie felt fitting to that. And so you're taking all of those songs and putting it into this movie, and then adding a new style of music to some of them, like Scuttlebutt, which feels very different from the songs that we already have. So some of the new songs aren't going to be memorable because of the way that they are brought forth, and the style of them does not match the original songs. And if you could have, and that's some of the problem with adapting some of the live action remakes, is that you got the music, you got to bring it over, but then you got to add in some new music. It just feels very out of place. And that's how I feel about most of the new songs within here. I think there are like 3 new songs, and they all are nowhere near as good as the original songs. So overall, Little Mermaid, if you enjoyed the original film, I think you'll enjoy this one. If you don't have a lot of expectations going to these Disney live action remakes, there might be some moments that really surprise you. I could see the criticism behind this movie and some people not really liking it, but I do think that there are enough moments that make it enjoyable to watch, especially the performances, the voice acting, and some of the musical numbers as well, like Kiss the Girl and Under the Sea, which were very beautiful to watch. So before I give you my score for The Little Mermaid, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And if you like to see where The Little Mermaid ranks amongst all of the other 2023 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give The Little Mermaid a B. Thank you guys for checking out my review for The Little Mermaid. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.